Oh, it's time to change the oil. The 2009 Chrysler Town & Country features the 3.3 liter V6. But today, it's 6 months past due on an oil change. We're going to check the oil level, and then we're going to drain it. This is the oil dipstick for the van. It's by that color right there. It's still okay, but it's time for a change. When it gets dark like that, you want it to stay an amber color. Now that it's up, you want to put the parking brake on, and I'm going to put some jack stands on underneath because I don't trust those anymore. Right, here's the oil filter. Today I'll be trying an STP because it was the cheapest one they had at AutoZone. Normally I go with Fram. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is drain the oil out of there by loosening that bolt. And make sure you have an oil pan to drain it into. And hey Benji!
Hi.
Where are you?
I see.
Hi. I see you.
Yeah.
So Benji,
Yeah.
tell them that we need a 1/2-inch wrench.
Okay.
Alright, so now, you heard him. We need a 1/2-inch wrench for this bolt. Oh, I got it, son. Okay. Now let's see if I can get my hand out of the way quick enough. Make sure it lines up with the pan. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, we got it. And I got a little bit. We've had a casualty. It's okay. But now we're draining the main vein, as it were. We'll just pop this over here somewhere. Look at that. Texas tea. Bubbling crude. The next thing you knew, old Jed was a millionaire. Came from Alabama, could barely keep it. The next thing we need to do is pull this. Down right there. Make sure you get all the shiitakes off of there. The fact that I couldn't do the oil pan gasket today. But that's why you look ahead of time if you're new to that shit. The STP Oil Filter S3614. This is, I've never used an STP, so I can't say yay or nay, but I'm sure it's just as good as the generic Fram filter. So what you want to do is you get some oil and you put it around the ring here. I can just hand tight, not too tight, hand tight. Oh yeah, and there you go. Now oh, there it is. This particular model, the Dodge Caravan, Plymouth Town & Country, Chrysler Town & Country, whatever, it's a 3.3 liter V6. And if you don't know what oil your car takes, it's labeled on the cap. 5W20. Yep. Look at that amber color. That's the color oil that you want. And when that starts to get as black as this bottle, that's when it's time to change it. If it still looks like maple syrup, you can still go a little ways. I noticed that this car tries to tell you it needs an oil change before it needs an oil change. So I use my best judgment. I go by the oil color. Oh yeah, this car also has a special trick. After you're done with the oil change, you have to tell it that you've done an oil change. And there's a special combination, like a cheat code on a video game controller in there. You gotta use a combination of like the gas pedal and the on and off switch. And it tells it you just changed the oil. You could lie to it too, and it will believe you. It's just a timer, and they probably go short on the timer so people change the oil sooner. There you go. Now we put the cap back on. We don't want to do that again. Different. There you go. Hand tight now because that's plastic. You don't want to reach on it and then it's snapping your hand. That's the old burnt up used 6 months due oil change oil right there. Oh, I just saw a little sludge. You see any metal flakes in there? I don't.
It's like dirt.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
What do you want to do?
Well, now I gotta tell the car I gave it an oil change.
I don't know what to say.
Well, what I gotta do is I walk up to it and I tell it that I changed the oil.
Do you need me to film
Maybe
it?
Ben can do that. Ben, can you go tell Daddy that the car has an oil change? Can you go tell the car?
Okay.
Alright. Go tell the car that it had an oil change. Okay?
I think that we need it.
You gotta tell it in its ear.
Is this its here?
Yep.
Oh.
Chicken. Okay, so now I have to tell the car that it had an oil change. You turn the key 3 times to the on position. And then I think you hit the gas pedal 3 times. And now turn it on and it should tell the car that it had an oil change. Low tire, gate, change oil. Nope. Alright, sometimes it's tricky. I don't remember how I do it. Maybe it's turn the key, pump it 3 times, turn the key again, pump it 3 times, turn the key again, pump it 3 times. I don't remember. I usually just figure it out by bumbling around. Let's see if I can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gate. Low tire. Low tire. Yeah, I think I got it. It's not saying change oil now. The reason why it's saying gate and low tire is my hatch is open, and I don't have a valve sensor on one of my tires. I just put a rubber stem in to get by. But that's how you do it. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you found this humorous and informational. The only tools you'll need for this job is this 1/2-inch wrench for the drain plug, and this meat hook right here for turning the oil filter. If you're weak or if it's rusted on, you have a special